Discover the hidden gem of Fredericksburg, Texas. From picturesque wildflower farms and captivating historical museums to delightful wineries and charming downtown bars, this vibrant town has it all. Join us as we uncover the 10 best things to do in Fredericksburg, Texas. Fredericksburg, Texas revealed 10 best things to do. Come and experience a weekend getaway like no other. Escape to the enchanting town of Fredericksburg, where German heritage meets Texan charm. Get ready for a delightful adventure amidst blooming wildflowers, rich historical sites, local wineries, and mouth-watering peach orchards. Don't miss out on the 10 best things to do in Fredericksburg, Texas. Your perfect getaway awaits. Let the magic unfold in this captivating hill country treasure. The town of Fredericksburg, located in the Texas Hill Country, is close to Austin and San Antonio. It is well liked because it retains a small-town atmosphere while being crammed with activities and being close to large cities. In Fredericksburg, Texas, there is never a shortage of entertaining things to do. It's the ideal weekend vacation from just about anywhere with its distinctive German past, flourishing wines, shopping, and museums. We have been to Fredericksburg at least a dozen times, and we go back frequently. Whether you're traveling for a weekend or longer, here are our best picks for things to see and do. 10. Enjoy flowers at Wildseed Farms and visit the National Museum of the Pacific War. For those who enjoy being outside, Wildseed Farms resembles a playground. Its fields are alive with flowers in the spring, summer, and fall, from the well-known Texas bluebonnets to beautiful red-standing cypress. The Wildflower Farm offers a variety of photo options, including strolling trails and butterfly gardens. Additionally, a large range of plants, seeds, and food products are available for purchase in the stores. One of the loveliest spots to visit in Fredericksburg, there is a ton to do here. It was immediately apparent that the National Museum of the Pacific War was not a small-town museum as soon as we entered. With thousands of relics and large machinery of the kind you would often only expect in places like the Smithsonian, the in-depth exhibits painstakingly bring to life the conflict in the Pacific Theater. The Pacific War Museum consists of 3 structures: an outdoor Pacific combat zone, where reenactments bring the conflicts to life right before your eyes; 2 conventional museums that concentrate on Admiral Nimitz and the World War II battles in the Pacific; and a regular museum. The National Museum of the Pacific War should be on your list of things to do in Fredericksburg, Texas, if you have even a passing interest in history. 9. Stroll through the Japanese Garden of Peace and shop along Main Street. The Japanese Garden of Peace, which is a part of the National Museum of the Pacific War, offers a respite from the bustle of the city and a contrast to the building's discussions of the horror of war. The stones, raked gravel, and water features are only a few of the many objects in the garden that have symbolic significance. The garden itself was given as a tribute to the friendship between Admiral Nimitz and Admiral Togo Haihachiro of Japan. The garden is a part of the Pacific War Museum complex, but you can also go there on your own. One of Fredericksburg's top free attractions is this. Unquestionably, one of the most well-liked activities in Fredericksburg is shopping. Over 100 businesses selling just about anything you might want are housed in the historic buildings along Main Street. The shops here provide everything you could want, from clothes, musical instruments, confectionery, and home furnishings to antiques and art. Since there are hardly any chains, the stuff is distinctive and diverse. There are many restaurants and wine tasting rooms where you can indulge after finishing your shopping and relax your feet. Our favorites include Hondo's, Burger, and Vaudeville. 8. Explore Lyndon B. Johnson National Historical Park. 2 attractions in Stonewall and Johnson City, Texas, just a short drive away, let tourists walk back into presidential history by exploring Lyndon B. Johnson's life as the 36th President of the United States. The Lyndon B. Johnson National Historical Park is comprised of them all. The LBJ Ranch is located in Stonewall, about 14 miles from Fredericksburg, and it contains significant locations from the president's life. You can see his grandparents' home, the one-room school where he learned to read, and the Johnson family graveyard. A visit to the Texas White House, where Johnson spent almost a quarter of his presidency, transports you back in time to the 1960s and provides an intriguing glimpse into the person who held the position. 7. Experience life at the Sauer Beckman Living History Farm and pick peaches at an orchard. The Lyndon B. Johnson State Park and Historic Site is home to the Sauer Beckman Living History Farm. Interpreters are employed at this Texas German farm. which is preserved exactly as it would have been in 1918, the year when LBJ was a child. In addition to butchering their livestock, interpreters can shear sheep and shear vegetables. The interpreters are enthusiastic about their work and ready to educate guests, and the farm's realism and attention to detail are outstanding. 40% of Texas's peach production comes from the region around Fredericksburg. The orange gems, which hang heavily on the branches outside of town in the spring and summer, entice tourists to harvest their own in the nearby orchards. Additionally, there are numerous roadside stands where you may get peaches and delectable peach ice cream. In the Texas Hill Country, getting a scoop is one of the best ways to celebrate the arrival of summer. 6. Visit local breweries. Beer drinkers will enjoy visiting the several breweries in Fredericksburg. The Altstadt Brewery, which produces authentic German-style artisan beers including Dunkel and Pilsner, is located just on the outskirts of the city. Regular tours, tastings, and a restaurant are all provided by Altstadt. Fredericksburg Brewing Company on Main Street is a worthwhile stop. They produce German-style brews with inventive names like Not So Dumb Blonde at the oldest brew pub in Texas. Burgers, pizza, and German delicacies are served in the eatery. 5. See the beauty of a painted church. German immigrants who established Fredericksburg and other Texas communities in the 19th century made an effort to recreate the atmosphere of the churches they had left behind in their native countries in their new houses of worship. They created the painted churches of Texas by painting altars and arches in vivid colors and patterns evocative of the Gothic architecture they were accustomed to. While Schulenburg and other towns have several churches, St. Mary's Catholic Church in Fredericksburg contains a stunning example of the artwork. One of Fredericksburg's more unusual sites is St. Mary's Sanctuary, which was built in the early 1900s and has beautiful stained glass, paintings of the 12 apostles, arch embellishments, and a picture of Jesus above the altar. 4. Strike a deal at Trade Days. A shopping haven may be found 7 miles east of the city center. Every month, Sunday Farms transforms the weekend into the Trade Days extravaganza. Trade Days carry a wide variety of antiques, gifts, jewelry, oddities, and kitsch. There are a ton of options available with over 400 vendors. 3. Indulge at a bed and breakfast and fall in love with Luckenbach. There are a huge number of B&Bs and guest houses in the neighborhood. You can experience scrumptious meals, individualized service, and a homey setting that is a little different from a hotel when you stay at a bed and breakfast. From upmarket elegance to down-home country comfort, consistent with what one may expect in the heart of Texas, options are available at this B&B haven. Some of the vineyards offer lodging options on their property, including renovated log cabins from the 19th century. Here, the possibilities are almost unlimited. 14 miles outside of town, Luckenbach, Texas is just a broad spot in the road. People travel from all over the nation and the world to this tiny ghost town to enjoy the beer under the oak trees and the country music on the stage and in the bar decorated with memorabilia. At Luckenbach, there are informal performances every day, as well as weekend festivals and concerts by legendary country artists. There is a sense that everyone here is an ordinary person, possibly even relatives and family. Without a doubt, Luckenbach is among the top neighboring destinations to visit. 2. Try local spirits at Elk Store Winery and Distillery. One of Fredericksburg's hippest attractions is the Elk Store Winery and Distillery, which is located right on Main Street. This bar is packed with neighborhood residents and drink connoisseurs and features dark wood, exposed stone, and comfortable couches you can fall into all night. 2 bars are available at the Elk Store Winery and Distillery, one of which serves international wine and the other local spirits. It's difficult to go wrong when selecting a French Côte de Rhône, a drink made with their gin, or a well-known cocktail with their in-house pecan pie moonshine. The atmosphere was great, comfortable, familiar, enjoyable, and with great drinks. 1. Check out the downtown bars. There are many excellent restaurants and bars in Fredericksburg, but there is a handful that we particularly like for the ambiance and the expertly crafted cocktails they serve. Fortunately, they're close to Main Street, making it easy to travel to downtown. Just a few minutes off Main Street, you can find a quiet, equestrian-themed lounge called the Stable Cocktail Bar, where you may order a wide variety of cocktails and other drinks. Classic cocktails, wine, and beer are available. The bar in a distinctive, antique-filled setting. It's one of our top picks because of its courtyard and live piano music. The Velvet Lounge is the place to go if you enjoy singing along to music at karaoke sessions. As you can see, Fredericksburg, Texas is a treasure trove of experiences waiting to be explored. From its vibrant wildflower fields to its fascinating museums and charming wineries, there's something for everyone in this picturesque town, so why wait? Subscribe now for more travel insights and destination secrets and embark on your unforgettable journey to Fredericksburg.